iPad so I can make sure Tom has the link. He's a dumbass.
We are live. Just so everybody knows, Stella's going to be driving today. I'm in the shop doing stuff. I got to get stuff done. So Stella is in control.
Yes, she is. And Ken is working on a saw, looking for a problem with his compression.
Well, no, I took the saw. It's a 240 Husky. Hold on. Come on. Pain. Anyway, 240 Husky. Took it apart. And we do have leaks, very slight, but over 2, 3, 4 minutes, it will leak down to nothing, vacuum and pressure. So I'm going to hook up 5 to 7 PSI through an air hose and then dip it in my utility sink full of water to see where the air is coming out.
Right.
So
let's wish him luck, and hopefully it's just the seals.
it's too much crap. Stella's getting organized, so give her a minute.
So we have a bunch of people already in the chat, and welcome to all.
A bunch of people. I'm working in the shop, people, so I'm not going to be chatting. I will say hello to everyone, but at this, I got to get stuff done. Stella has agreed to host, so it's her ball game right now. So don't piss her off.
Yeah, and if you look at her attire, she's wearing a very nice shirt.
What's her shirt say?
Big Dog Repair.
There you go.
And Dave Cornett, yes, good. It's a good camera and what do you call floodlight. So if you looking to pick up one, that will be the one. I found works very good. I actually bought another one for the backyard and the back door. So I have everything all together. I got a front doorbell, back door camera with a floodlight, and a backyard camera with a floodlight at my shed. So I'm pretty well covered.
What?
And there is the leak.
Yeah, this is pine pollen season.
Yeah.
I am not allergic to, but I honestly think that a lot of people are allergic to pine pollen. Or excuse me, are not, but because they see it all over the ground, they freak out and go, "Oh, it's allergy season." Oh, Wayne, there you are.
How you doing?
Pretty good, buddy. I'm 76 years old now.
Oh man,
Today?
you made it.
Yeah, no, March
Good
27th.
job.
Yeah. Jake got me my new coffee mug. It says, what's it say? It's backwards, right?
No,
Damn,
it's good.
Yeah, is it?
Damn.
It says, damn, it's 7 a.m. I haven't been up since 7 a.m. since, I don't know, it's been 10 years, I think.
Hey, question. You're working on a custom tractor and you find a nice lock and a key amongst the leaves in the deck. Can you keep it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Yeah. It's right. Whoever lost it already cried about it.
Shout out to my friend. Make me big, Stella, quick, please.
Make me big, he says. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I hear that all the time.
Well, he didn't say hard.
Solo layout.
No, I didn't make you big.
I guess they call it solo layout.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. My computer is like really
Shout out to Brandon.
delayed right now.
I used Brandon's tool yesterday on a leaf blower throttle, whatever, where it had one of those things. So Brandon Small Engines, BS Small Engines. Get your, I think, what's he called this? Lawnmowertool.com or something?
Cable, yeah.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah. So anyway, check it out. And it helps. It really works.
Good gift. We ordered 5 of them and gave, a bunch of the people at Buy Parts Office to do some flipping. We gave them.
Yeah. Version 2. per my suggestion, version 2 lengthens the length on it so that you can go on the classics that are blind.
Yeah, we bought both of them.
Yeah, but they work good. And he makes some 3D printing, so pretty cool. So shout out to Brandon Buckner.
Everybody out there on the chat, I want to say hi to you. You're saying hi to me and Ken and Stella and Wayne. So hi. So we're back on the StreamYard, which is nice.
Oh,
well,
you know what?
It's nice because I can help, and
yes,
that's what I love. Now I will admit that I have some computer issues this morning, and I would suggest that they're all self-inflicted, but that's fine. And I don't have the chat up where I can type in the chat, but I can bring them up and down. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Hank, I'd wear my T-shirt, but I'm like 266 pounds. It's a little small for me.
Oh, I should have got one like.
Oh, this guy here, buddy, he takes a triple extra large now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go into the wrestling WWE.
You and John Clem are in that same side.
And Jake, he's eating whole pizzas now and whole steaks, gigantic steak. It's not going to be long before he's my weight.
Yeah. You know what? What's Chubby Butcher? You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pressure's on.
So, anyways, my buddy from 5 Star Engine Repair buys parts, does lawnmower repairs in Welland, which is the town over from us. And he called for a bunch of cables that he needed for lawnmowers that just come in. And one of the cables, it's a number 404846, no longer available. It's a traction drive cable for a self-propelled mower.
Yeah, check out Tom Doby's.
So anyways, went online, and from Quebec he can buy one, but it's $51. That's pre-tax. Then it's $15 to $18 shipping. Then the 13% tax on top of that. Next thing you know, you got what? Maybe a $70, $75 cable, right? So I said, listen, I got a cable in the shed. It's almost identical to what you need, but this one clips in and it's longer. So bring your cable over here. We're going to cut the conduit back. We're going to trim the line that's on it, take your spring off, and we're just going to put one of those cable clips on so that once we slide the spring in, the cable clip will be crimped onto the cable inside, and that'll hold the spring in place.
Yeah.
He called up last night and he said, it works like a charm. I said, well, you got to let the customer know that it's a fabricated one, that, you know, the other one that you would have bought him would have cost him $75. I charged him $20 for this used cable because it was like brand new, eh? And he said, fantastic. He said, I can't believe you can't get parts. I said, wait, it's only starting. Pretty soon you're going to find out we're not going to be able to get a lot of anything.
Well, that's the whole thing. If you become our 51st state, you guys will be cheaper.
You know what I do? If I was like in politics in Canada, instead of retaliating, I think I would have just said, you know, Mr. President, I think you're right. Canada's going to have zero taxes on the U.S. How's that? And the only thing he would have been able to say is, okay. Because he wouldn't have been able to say anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy! But look at what Stella's wearing, huh? Look at that. Mm-hmm. You have the one of a kind right now, Stella.
That's a prototype, Hank?
Yeah. The men's has a little one here.
Yeah. Well, I think Jake and I have talked before. I think we're going to locally, though, like we like to, instead of going and online, but then there's the shipping charges. But silk screening, I got to get at least 20 printed up, and then I could have them silk screened.
No, there you go.
So that way, when you wash them, it doesn't wash off. It's inked right into the fabric.
Yeah. Nice. So Stella, are you on mute or who's knocking on the door?
Oh, you know what? That's Lori. Jake's bedroom is right below this office, and she's knocking on the wall to wake him up.
Oh,
He's supposed to be taking his girlfriend out for lunch today. So she's knocking on the wall saying, "Get up, get up, get up."
and Kenny now disappeared. There he is. What do you got on your head there, Ken?
That's my Terrell fixes all, whatever you call this,
Easy.
stalker cap. I don't know.
What?
It was part of a winter package where you got a sweatshirt, a hat, a scarf, and a bunch of stuff. They were doing like a winter special.
Nice. I thought it was greasy sharp rag hat.
Those are like welding caps.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's got like a liner. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Hey, those of us that don't have the special Tecumseh tool for the jet and all, I mean, for the needle,
Yeah.
I just use I have it. I do have the tool, but a number 2 crochet hook.
Yeah.
I just took out the plastic low-speed adjuster with a torch, in the rotary carburetors. They work great. I think it's called a number 2 crochet hook. It's $2 at Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
And then if you want to set the float, what is it? An 11/64 drill bit that sets it?
I make them level, even though it's supposed to be a 30-second below level. I
just do it by eye too.
That'd be crazy. Oh, you know what I discovered the other day? I'll show you. Let's see what's here. You guys use windshield washer fluid, right, in your cars and trucks?
And in my
Yeah. Well, Amazon, and they're let me get the box.
Hey guys.
who is that young man down there?
Hopefully you can see me. Mr. Hank. Who else is there? Wayne, Stella.
Yep.
Stella. I heard you, Stella. And Kenny.
Well, got that camera set up on the ceiling, huh?
Amazon.
Well, for now, mate. Yeah, for now.
See all these things here? Here, hold on. All right. I was looking at this. I got my package. I go, what, they give me a bunch of breath mints? See all these individually wrapped things?
Oh.
What they are is, no, they're tablets, like the size of an Alka-Seltzer. And you put one tablet into a gallon of tap water, it turns it into the blue windshield washer fluid.
Really?
No kidding.
And you get 100 tablets for $6.
Yeah. Wow.
And they say you could put a gallon of water into your reservoir in your car or truck, drop one of these in, and within 2 to 3 minutes, you got windshield washer. So
Nice.
I'm never buying blue washer again.
I would try it in a pail of water first just to make sure that the plastic piece dissolves completely.
Oh, I'm gonna. They say it takes 2 to 3 minutes to dissolve. I have to find a container. I usually use it for oil.
Yeah, like Alka-Seltzer, huh?
Because I know I watched somebody using the Cascade pods in their ultrasonic cleaner, and the pod wasn't dissolving completely.
Because you need steaming hot water for that shit.
Yeah.
This is regular tap water.
John
So
Clem, how you
isn't-
doing today?
Isn't part of the good thing about the stuff you buy in the jug that it has alcohol in it or ethanol?
Yeah, but
Or
I'm
methanol?
talking for summer usage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I kind of like that idea.
Once it's going to get colder out, I use the yellow Prestone.
Yeah, it's a de-icer. Yeah.
So now let's have a little bit of discussion on small engine repair stuff here. Mechanic just put out a video where she used mechanic in a bottle, and on 3 occasions, all 3 pieces of equipment she tried it on worked. You watch other ones, and I'm going to say something like 50%. 50% don't work, 50% work. So my theory is that the one that mechanic in the bottle is working on are carburetors that are not really plugged up with either ethanol gel or ethanol powder.
Yeah, I agree. I had my neighbor across the street had a problem. He'd start it and run for a bit and stop, run for a bit, stop. I went over there with my little tube of mechanic in the bottle,
Yeah.
poured a little bit into his tank. Gas
Yeah.
tank. Guess what? Never stopped again. It kept on running.
Kept on running.
Yeah, so it wasn't that it was clogged up completely, but there was a problem with something in there that it was
Just a little.
constantly until I did pour the mechanic in the bottle. So yeah, I agree. A mechanic in a bottle, I like it, not a problem, but not all the time will it work.
Yeah. Now, next door neighbor, 2 houses over, his snowblower didn't start the one year. He came over and he says, I need a bottle of your K100S Plus stabilizer. And I said, what do you need that for? He says, my lawnmower won't start. Or not my lawnmower, my snowblower won't start. So he says, I'm going to pour that in and it should start, right? And I said, I don't know, buddy. I don't know if it's going to. So he poured the whole bottle in, fired right up. and listen, it's been and he stores it with gas in it every year, but he uses the stabilizer in his fuel, and it's been 8 years now, and that's the what the hell was that?
Yeah, she's really trying to wake him up.
No, I don't know. It was like an explosion or something.
Yeah, he probably fell out of bed.
I'll be right back. I got to check out what that was.
Mr. Clem, what's up to?
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm still having
Yeah, so-
computer problems. I'm working on it.
Yeah, so I stole out of my neighbor's recycle. So, oh, let me cut up a tablet and try her out.
So what was the noise, Wayne?
What?
What
Bird.
was a bird?
Yeah, window.
That sounded,
Oh,
that sounded like a big bird to me.
Yeah. I thought Jake fell out of bed.
So, anyways, then Chicanic, she uses ethanol shield, and she swears by it. She says she's never had a problem in all the years they've been doing business. Yet in Terrell's video, he shows that the ethanol gels up after 5 months on it. That was on the video that he did where he took the carb bowls off after 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on an ethanol shield. Yeah, he had all different products.
Yeah, he just re-released all the videos on one stream. Like he put them all
Yeah, it was
together.
like an hour-long video.
Yeah, it was an hour and a
Now,
half or
my
something.
understanding is all that, Jello gooey stuff in there is actually the detergents that are left over that they put in fuel. That the ethanol then, once that goes away, then the detergents solidify. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's right or not.
See, I think the gel is actually the ethanol that's breaking down, and then once it evaporates and it dries out, it turns into a tough white powder. And
Right.
the reason I say that is we just got a Nicky carburetor in. And if you know the Nicky carburetor bowls, they're extremely thick on the bottom. And this carburetor was filled halfway up with gel in the bowl. And when we cleaned it up, it had 4 pinholes in it where the ethanol, because the ethanol is corrosive, it ate right through the carburetor bowl.
Oh.
And you know the Nicky carbs, how thick they are on the bottom. It's not like the thin stamped ones. This is a pretty thick piece of aluminum, and there were 4 pinholes in it.
Yeah. I did a blower, push blower. What was it? A Mac, a Big Mac or I forget the name of the blower. But anyways, I took the carburetor apart. I think I did a video on it, and it was caked with that white stuff. Caked. You know, I mean, I was scraping that stuff out. But I got that mower to work. I mean, that blower to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, once I scraped all that out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, Park Nest. One does 4 liters, a gallon. Let me see. A gallon is 3.78 liters. So here goes nothing. I don't know if anyone wants to hit a stopwatch or what, but I'm gonna. All right, it's a little blue pellet, not that big. So, ready?
See the big experiment.
There we go. It's in
Oh,
there.
the pellet doesn't have a coating on it?
Nope. It's starting to fizz a little bit. Hold on.
Don't drink it.
No, it's starting to fizz.
Fizz. Oh,
So
what?
it says leave it for 2 to 3 minutes, so I'm going to leave it for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. So it's probably based on the same concept as Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. But it says when I saw the ad for it, it shows it in use, and I like when the windshield wiper causes like soapy suds. You get a nice wash to the windshield, you know. And this stuff does that. The blue stuff doesn't really soap up. It's more just like, you know, like water.
Yeah.
But this stuff supposedly soaps up like like the factory clear windshield washer fluid you get when you buy a new car. It's clear, but it has like soap in it, you know, to like soap up on your window.
Yeah.
I used to like the Ford windshield wipers because it had like a turbo nozzle coming out of the wiper, and it was like this nice foam on your windshield when you went to go clean it.
I
So
like
Tom,
using the rain
when are you
X.
going to unblock me, Tom?
I
Where
bought
am I going to
Rain-X.
unblock you? When you start to leave kind comments, Hank, and you don't leave
Oh,
cheeky
be
comments,
nice.
mate. Yeah, I think I had you blocked. I think I had you blocked for 6 months before you realised. You're like, did you really
Yeah.
block me? I said, I told you I blocked you. Leave me some nice comments. I gave you warning. I'm just clearing up. I've just finished a customer cylinder mower. He brought it in. He said it's knocking. I said, all right, no worries. He said, I hope the bill won't be too much. And it turns out because he didn't tighten up 2 grub screws, it ripped itself apart. It wrecked the crankshaft. It wrecked both sides of the clutch, the PTO. It created stress fractures in both the rails. And the bill's like just under $1,400 for that.
Just a comment, guys. This is StreamYard free version. We're allowed 6 panelists. That's it. So if I don't want 100 people say, "Oh, pick me, Monty," no, not going to happen.
And I can't get comments up to respond to them. So sorry, guys.
Hold on.
I'm doing my best.
Hold on.
No. I can bring up comments, but I can't post comments.
Oh, post comments. Okay. No, I see Noel's here. Clem's
Oh yeah,
here.
I can join.
Ash is here. There's a bunch of new guys. Dave Kernit's here.
Yeah. No, I've been bringing up all those comments. I just can't write a comment.
Oh, all right, Mr. Clemens.
So you can get 6 people on this. Did you say?
Yeah, this is the old StreamYard. 6 people for free, and but you know, just what I want to get back to is technical talk if we can, because a lot of the streams are going off topic with, and I don't, like I said, don't get me wrong, I love everybody, I love the chats and all this stuff, but the other time we had an hour-long thing talking about dead animals and things like that. It's like I lost viewers. I got hate mail saying, "Why aren't you talking about engines anymore?" So let's start talking about engines.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
So here
Absolutely.
we are. Yeah.
Here we are. Actually, I think all 3 of us at the moment are tidying up.
But Tom and I the other day, we what I'll do, I will let me see. I have this Husqvarna.
Yeah, you can stick that in some water, Kenny.
I gotta stick it in some water, so I gotta dial in my air compressor to about 7 psi, 8 psi. What do you think, Tom? 10?
Well, I mean, it's such a slow leak. I would probably just leave the pressure and vacuum tester on there, mate, and just give it a couple of pumps. Then you've got no fear of over pressurizing it.
No. But I'd rather have positive pressure without the chance of it sucking it all to get anything in it. So this way, but I can dial down. What do you think? About half a bar, 7.5?
Yeah. I wouldn't go any more than that.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of clearing up, so I'll be back and forth in and out of the room. and then I'll get sorted. Stella, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm
Yeah, what you
desperately
got
trying to
any
get my
repairs on?
computer fixed.
Ah,
I had
what's
a
wrong with it?
self-inflicted computer problem, or I think it was self-inflicted, but it's kind of messed
Oh
up a
yeah,
whole
you
lot of
told me.
things. So
Are you
Yes.
hardwired, fella? Are you hardwired?
Oh no! It has nothing to do with that. It was and this is actually good information for everyone. You should always set up like two-factor authentication and everything with your primary email address. And what happens is if something happens on any of my accounts, it will come to my phone, which is tied to all my email. And so
Right.
I'm sitting there at my computer working on something else, and my phone pops up from a critical message from Google that says someone tried to access all your passwords from the computer I'm sitting at. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. So the first thing I did was just shut down the computer, which is the first thing you need to do. Then I went through all of the password reset on my phone. Okay. So again, once you change your passwords, it turns this big rigmarole of nothing is synced anymore and linked together. And again, we pay for that convenience of having our phones and our computers and everything all tied together. But because I have a Chromebook out in my shed here, I have a Mac desktop where I edit videos, and the rest of my life resolves around an Android phone. It's complicated, but I mean, I feel like I did the right thing. And so, I think a lot of people freak out when they get stuff like that. But the first thing to do is just take a breath, calm down, and shut off your computer. I mean, if that's the thing to do it. So, I don't know if it was just a fluke or if someone really did try to access my passwords. I don't understand how, because I was at the computer. I was actually on Amazon looking for something. So it was,
I noticed that Google always interferes when I go from one to another. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 computers going on at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And when I go on to one or the other or whatever, that then Google says somebody's accessing your.
Yes. And I'm glad to know that. I mean, it helps me keep stuff secure, and I'm okay with that. I feel I'm pretty well locked down. It was just kind of weird, but once you change one thing, then it has this effect somewhere else. And this computer, that was one of the problems I was dealing with this morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody needs to answer Noel's question here.
Okay, what has he got here? I have a
Tom's the two-stroke expert.
Yeah. To me, I'd throw it away, but go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, I wrapped a few around a few trees. Which is 3314. I have 3 pulls to try and start it. Gasoline runs, and I mean runs out the muffler. What's wrong? One of the most common things I find with that is if you've got a hard or stiff metering diaphragm, it's always going to give you too much fuel.
Yeah.
You said, and that can cause a lot of flooding. I've got pulls after 3 pulls to try and start it. Yeah.
How about the lever set too high, Tom?
Yeah, but only if someone's typically been in there. It depends what the history. No, what's the history of the machine? Have you been inside it? Did you get it from someone? Did they tell you any information? When it's flooding that badly, like that much, one of the most common things is a stiff diaphragm. And in the US, where you guys have ethanol, that can cause a whole bunch more problems with drying. Yeah, exactly, drying diaphragms. Or of course, it could be a carburetor if you fiddle with it. If you can give us some background history as to what's been going on, and then we'll be able to give you a bit more of an idea.
Shout out to Klaus for my Danish air gun.
This air gun, I kid you not, is the shizzle. Mine.
What make
the old one that I had.
What make are they?
They're called
Airboy.
Yeah.
And they're Mark.
Now for the sight impaired.
On my old one. Yes, on my old one, it was actually cracking at the plastic right there, but this is really beefed up and reinforced right there. So yes.
Yeah, I like mine too.
Hey, it worked, guys.
Oh yeah, look at it.
There's still a teeny bit of about a dime size left, but it's fizzing and it's blue.
New carb one's still the same, but it could be no good. And obviously that new
Yeah,
carb is aftermarket, isn't it?
If it's an aftermarket carb, they are dodgy, man.
Yeah, you can open up a whole. If you've got the original that was on there, I would say you're going to have more luck servicing it and trying to put a new kit in than you are putting carb like aftermarket carbs on. I mean, they do work occasionally, but of the last 8 that I've had, only one worked, and then you still need to know how to tune it as well.
Right, and I did a post on my YouTube channel recently when I go into an aftermarket carb, the screen is like pinched over and not even covering up the hole.
Yeah.
The needle was the wrong. I mean, the levering meter was the wrong height. It was just everything was just bad, and it's just quality control.
Absolutely.
Now, Jake just ordered 2 carbs for the 2-stroke Manus tillers that he bought. And the reason he ordered the aftermarket ones they were like $25. Just the rebuild kit for the OEM carb was $28. And then the OEM carbs were $120, I think they were. Put them on and they ran like a clock. Like we didn't even have to adjust either of them.
And that can be true.
Fortunate. I just don't
they
have
are
that
just
luck.
hit and miss. Yeah.
Yeah, they are hit and miss. Yeah. And it depends where you get them from. Some suppliers, even though they're aftermarket, are a better quality. So it really depends.
Well, I
where you
think
get them
in
from.
the manufacturing business they call that white labeling, where a company will from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. they'll be manufacturing carbs for Walbro or Zama or whatever, and then they start at 5 o'clock. They take those labels off of them and they manufacture the same thing. But you never know that when you're buying something off of AliExpress or Amazon or whatnot. I think that there are companies that have made some efforts to take care of that quality control. And I know Hank, no, you're over there. I realize you've had trouble with HIPAA stuff, but I would say 99% of the HIPAA stuff I feel is pretty good quality stuff. I mean, I haven't had any problem with any of it.
The problem I had with HIPAA is the ones they sent me free to do a review on, excellent. The ones I paid for, that was the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually bought that up with them.
The bowl was offset. It's like, what happened? And I gave them a great praise for the ones they sent me. And then when I went to buy one, oh well.
I tell you what, no, why don't you come up?
Francis, what I'm thinking is happening is that these manufacturers expect to have some percentage, 2%, 5%, 10% of duds out there, but they don't have the quality control to go pull those duds out. So they just send them all out. They don't care. Yeah. That's what I think is happening.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you get more luck with, sorry, just quickly, Noel, come up on video. We'll talk you through it and see what you find. The other thing I find is if you're using rotary carbs, I've had better luck aftermarket because they are an independent style. So you've only got one drilling. That's all they've got. One on the metering side, one drilling that goes through and then back up. Whereas in the metering side of a normal cube carburetor, you could have 3, 4, 5 different individual drillings, and one of them could have a little bit of dirt in it, or could have a little bit of metal from processing or machining.
Hey, you guys ready for the? I gotta fill up the. Oh, let me fill up my tank. Hold on. Let me fill up the sink.
I can't see messages from anyone, but did Noel reply?
Biscuit.
Not yet. If he replies, I'll bring the message up.
All right.
Like I said,
Sweet.
I can bring messages up. I can't type anything, and I can't. And I've tried both on my phone, and my iPad doesn't have a charge. Go figure.
Tom, question, Tom. Do you store your personal equipment with fuel in it or empty, run out?
If I know I'm going to use it within a few, it's different, you see, mate, because we haven't got ethanol here, so I can leave fuel in there for 8-9 months, and it'll still be fine. Yeah. But if I had ethanol, I wouldn't leave anything in there. If I don't intend to use it for the month, I'd just drain it out. But I'd only have a small jerry can.
Yeah.
so I don't have that issue. But we're so fortunate here. Like the people complain that we have terrible fuel, but then we are fortunate we don't have ethanol.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
have
have a problem with we're telling them Aspen fuel. You don't have
yeah.
to pour the whole bottle in. Drain your
No.
system. Pour
Like
up
stay,
enough
yeah,
in
like
there to
stay
make
bill.
a change in the carburetor, then store it.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the whole bottle.
Yeah.
So this way, that bottle will last you for a while.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So those that here, let me show you what I'm doing, guys. All right. Basically, hold on. All right.
Yeah,
So
no.
can you see?
Oh, you.
Now you've gone blank. Oh, there you are, Kenny.
Hold on.
I'll try to get you up on full screen.
Okay.
Full. Oh, okay. You did it. That's fine.
All right. So, all right, you got a Husqvarna 240 with some air leakage. So now I've got it hooked up with my old man gauge at about 8 psi, about a half a bar. Okay, constant. I'm filling up my tank, and I'm going to dip it in this tank and see where the bubbles come from to confirm that I need to change the seals or what I need to do. So we're
I'll
filling
put
up
it in a
the
jar
tank.
of gasoline.
No, I'm gonna my utility sink full of water.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you
you got a utility sink.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
he's
do.
put the whole thing in there. It's not
Yeah, I
just
put the whole thing in. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about yes. I
Yeah.
have sink envy.
All right. So all right, there's a sink full of water. Let me grab the saw. Hold on. Let me get my tripod so I can set you guys up so you can see what's going on.
Oh, this is scary.
Hopefully it's not the case.
No, it shouldn't be. I mean, it may be the parting line. It's a clamshell. It's a cheap clamshell. All right, hold on. Let me get you hooked up here. Hold on.
No. I need
All
my
right.
Pepto-Bismol.
Can you
Yeah.
guys hold on? Let me wrap this thing around here. Hold on. Can you? All right, hold on. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking good, Kenny. Looking good.
All right, let me grab. Oh, that's my compressor.
And there your compressor came on.
Hold on. I hate oilless compressors. They suck.
Which reminds me, I need to change the oil in mine. It's been 2 years.
And Kenny needs to drain his. He hasn't. He said he rarely ever drains them.
I drained it
I
about 5
think
years
Kenny's
ago.
never drained that one.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think he has. Kenny,
Well,
you
it's
get so
funny.
much more.
I
I'm gonna-
bought extender for mine so that the drain cock itself is not underneath the
Yeah.
center of it. And
That's
of
great.
course, the first time I went to drain it, I got like 3 drops out of it because I think that tiny little line clogged up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's rust and stuff in there. It's steel tank, Stella, or aluminium.
No, steel tank. It's
Oh,
a
it's steel.
30-gallon. It's got a twin piston, a V twin, whatever.
All right.
Uh,
All right,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
we're getting ready to go swimming. Hold on.
But if that pressure gauge is holding, there shouldn't be any bubbles.
No. I dial it in while it's hooked up. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
So I'm
basically
probably
trying to
putting in
hit.
about 12 psi. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To maintain 7.5,
To
yeah.
maintain, with the leaks. So, all right, you ready? Can you see?
you are
Yeah.
so bad.
All right. Now it's about 6.5 psi. All right, ready? Here we go.
I love swimming with bow-legged women.
Oh, it's coming out.
We
Well, you're
can't
just going to
see.
have to tell us, Kenny, because we can't see a thing.
Yeah.
Actually,
I know you did, John.
No, it's just coming out the muffler. It's probably just coming out the muffler, isn't it? The
no,
air.
it's coming. No, it's coming out my
You filled it up?
my JB Weld adapter.
Oh, no.
Test the tool.
Expect some-
There you go.
Expect some air to come out the muffler for a while.
Your elbow's in the way. We don't see nothing.
Hold on. It is. Oh, here we go. The seal. The seal where actually it's good. It's coming out the tank vent. That's good. The seal right here. See the seal to the left of the crankshaft?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See it bubbling?
Not really. Bring the camera in, Kenny.
Oh
There
yeah,
it
I
is.
see the bubbles.
Oh yeah, now yeah.
I see bubbles,
Zoom.
but I can't tell
And
where they're coming
there's
from.
the vent. That's the oil vent or tank vents coming out of there. Coming out my tube a little bit up here with my adapter, no big deal. But it's coming out that seal. And also it's flipping around. And the other seal, just a hair out of the parting line right here in the clamshell. See it? Just a hair. Little bubble. See it? Little bubble.
No.
Little teeny bubble right now. See it? Little bubble.
Quite hard to see, Kenny. Can't really see that. Oh, we saw one there.
Oh, the little bubble. See it?
There
Right
you
there?
That's
go.
Little
better.
bubble.
Yeah, that's better, Kenny.
Yeah.
So you got a little bubble there. You got the adapter. It's coming out a little bit of the adapter. So,
Yeah.
oh, that was a big one. All right. Anyway, so yes, the seals need to be replaced. So,
Sweet.
That's
and
what
the
I
case
thought.
and everything else. So,
Cool.
all right.
Yeah, that's a good crack shot.
Yeah, we can get off of that.
Now I gotta blow the son of a gun out.
Yeah, I figured it was the seals.
So Hank, even though you use a non-ethanol fuel, we stored a small, that 1200 watt generator with a steel tank, and we had it stored in our shed. And we only put a half a liter of Aspen, or Aspen or Kinetics. We use Kinetics here. And I found that because of the temperature changes in that shed, like it hits minus 20 at night, and then the sun comes out and it hits 60 to 80 degrees in the shed the next day.
Yeah.
That steel gas tank condensed water into
Yeah.
that gas tank.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any variance of temperature, cold, hot, anything will condense water. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially on steel tanks. On the plastic ones, I don't find it. I don't see it happening on the plastic tanks as much.
Yeah, I don't think.
But on the steel
I don't
tanks,
know.
it seems
Well-
like we're getting condensation in them.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason for that, and I might be wrong, I'm no physicist, but the plastic is going to give, that extra, I think, so that it doesn't. I think what happens is when it gets pressurized, the tank doesn't expand, so then it has to condensate. I don't know. That's
That
my theory.
makes sense.
Yeah, but remember when it does inflate like that, it does have a relief on it, right?
Yes.
So it's sucking air in,
Hey,
which is
Stella,
a condensated air.
mute me. So I'm going to turn my compressor full blow to blow that out, and the compressor's going to kick on.
Yeah,
There you go.
anytime the air comes into its relief valve,
Yes.
it carries the moisture content in
Right.
it.
Yeah, I got
Right.
another 4,000 watt generator in there with a steel tank, and we put a half a liter in it and fired up, stored it away. So I'm going to have to check the carb bowl and see if there's any water in there. But I know Jake stored his snowblower that he built, and it was 2 years. It's been sitting 2 years. He hasn't fired it up. The Aspen has evaporated out of the tank.
Yeah.
The half a liter is gone. But the carburetor should be perfectly clean.
Now,
So did the
I have-
evaporated Aspen leave any varnish residue?
No, nothing.
I
Interesting.
have a problem with the whole idea, because cars, if you leave them sit for 6, 8, 10 months, a year, even out in the lot, they don't absorb that water. Why?
I
Because
don't
the
know if
vent is
they're.
a one-way vent, I guess.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know.
Jake stored his Mustang with Aspen in it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he ran it, and then he put I think he put 2.5 or 3 liters of the Aspen 4 in it,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
because it sits for what he put it away, I think, in October. So he won't pull it out until sometime mid-April.
The problem is that it doesn't have that flash point either, so he won't get the, what do you call it? If he's running it on the Aspen after he starts it and all that, he's not really getting the flash point like regular gas.
Well, it's 92 octane. The Kinetics
Well, I
is
think-
92
well,
anyways.
Hank, I
I don't
think
know
the
what
answer-
I don't know what the Aspen is.
Yeah.
I think the answer to the question of why it doesn't go bad in a fuel tank is you're talking about, 15 or 20 gallons, whereas you're dealing with like a half a gallon maybe in a small engine gas tank. I think that you're just dealing with, you know, the size issue that it takes a lot longer for 15 gallons to go bad than it does for a half a gallon to go bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus in an 8-cylinder or 6-cylinder car, even if you've got some water in that gas tank, it's going to burn. It's going to burn. Yeah, it's going to burn it off. Yeah,
yeah, man. It's like a steam clean in your top end. It'll like vaporize that water, and now of course it might break off some chunks of carbon or something. So, you know.
But like in gas tanks and mowers, you know, you could almost have 50-50 ratio.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, we had a couple of lawnmowers come in this spring already, and they likely had, I'm going to say they had 8 ounces of water in the gas tank.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, just from sitting. It's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't mean to turn the light off. Guys, I'm going to jump off for a bit. I'll be back in a sec. See you in a bit.
Bye, Tom.
Yeah, normally when the customers bring a piece of equipment here, the first thing I do is take a turkey baster and suck out some fluid out of the gas tank. And right away I say, look, it's cloudy. There's water in there.
That's right. Put that turkey baster all the way down, suck it up, and you can't do it up. You got to go to the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, before they leave, that's what we show them. And then we say, we got to clean the carb. We got to pull and clean out. Yeah, there it is, Stella.
Yeah.
This is from my show and tell pile. This is one that's almost 50% water stuck in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep a little show and tell bin of stuff for customers who, you know, you can tell when you're looking at them, you're talking about something, you can see that sort of like vacuous look on their face. They don't know what you're talking about. They got to see it. So this is what.
Exactly. Hey.
Somebody went away.
Yeah, Tom went away for a while.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I had to go hunt up my show and tell pile because it got buried in my beautifully organized shop, as you can tell.
I was wondering how that T-shirt would fit on you there, Stella. It fits good.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it will get a little bit smaller when I wash it because it feels a little on the big side, but it's fine. I'd rather have room to breathe.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, what's that repair going to cost?
What's that?
What's that repair going to cost on that chainsaw?
Well, the seals were like $9 for the seals. I do have new bearings, but you know, I don't know, they're Chinese. I'd rather probably keep the OEMs if they're name brand. But I don't know. I figure the only thing I got to replace you got to use Durco to seal it when you put it back together. I'll take the carb apart. Probably maybe $100, maybe $125. Yeah, because like I said, I did some of this for filming and you know whatever. So when I use it on the YouTube, I don't really go crazy with charging. But I did a lot of people that asked me, "What do you mean dip it in water?" Yeah, you dip it in water. What do you mean? You know, and I've had some saws where I did them in, I mean, the seal's just crazy. Like I said, the leaks weren't real bad, but after 3 or 4 minutes, it would go from, say, 8 PSI down to nothing. And the seals and the case, a little bit of a clamshell leak, a little bit of but once the saws warm up, then they really leak out the seals, okay? Once the crankshaft is hot, and then the saw is just, and then it won't come down, won't idle right. So, yeah, it was worth it to do it. I just want to confirm with that there wasn't any other major leaks. And there's a little bit of the clamshell leak where the plastic is, but for the most part, that one seal is, bleep, bleep, a little bit of a leak. And like I said, once it gets warm, the leaks multiply and it just expand exponentially. So,
hey,
how are we doing?
Polar Bear Ed's on. Haven't seen or heard from him in a long time.
Who's that?
Polar Bear Ed.
Polar Bear Ed.
Oh, yeah. Every Sunday, 7 p.m., I think, is his live every Sunday. So is it still rainy up there, Hank? It's still drizzly out here. It's terrible. It's all drizzly.
It's only drizzly. That's what it is.
Yeah, same here.
Like you can't really do anything outside because it's drizzling.
Yeah. It's one of those miserable days.
Yeah.
But I'm glad because I fertilized yesterday. So I'd rather have a drizzle than a downpour.
Yep. Let's see.
But it's good for a few
Yeah.
days.
Any good chat, Stella? What's going on?
Oh no, people are saying hi. How you doing? I'm bringing up
There's
some of those.
Mikey. Hello, Mikey. Let's see.
John, here's a question for you guys. You know the Lawn Boy 2-stroke lawnmowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
I got one.
Which model? Which version though?
Okay,
the
this
old
is
or the
this
new?
is the 1987.
Okay, Gold Series then, or Silver Series.
Yeah, it's like got the F series engine
Yep,
on it.
Yep.
Okay, if you've got a hole in the muffler,
Yep.
does it affect the way
Yes.
that the engine runs because it doesn't
Yes.
create that back pressure?
Exactly.
That is exactly
it
correct.
will.
Yeah.
And you won't burn the grass as much.
Yeah.
Now, does yours have that vertical recoil thing? I've got one that's broken. I'm trying to find one.
The
Yeah, this
old
is
style has the F series has the vertical, but the
Yeah,
muffler is funny
I've got
because
one of those out there.
it shoots the exhaust into the grass. I'm surprised it doesn't burn all the grass.
The guy had cleaned the carburetor. He brought it here because he said it's taken off at high speed. He didn't rewind the spring on the air vane.
Oh, yeah.
So he had no pressure against it, so it was totally loose. So as soon as it started, it fired. It was going over revs.
Yeah, you got to do it the right number of clicks.
Yeah, well, right now it's in the shed. I got to go out shortly, just waiting for neighbors to make sure that they're not going to stay in sleeping on the weekend before I fire it up because I got to go and set the RPM. Right now I've got it running, but I've got to just check and I'll set it. It calls for 3,100 to 3,300 for that series.
So we'll set
it at 31, 3,150.
So is that like a Windex now, Ken?
It's a windshield washer. You could see it's got all kinds of effervescent. You can see like a white bubbles on top. So it does have. Hey, for $6.99 free shipping, 100 tablets.
Does it smell like ammonia?
Yeah.
Hold on. Ooh, it smells like bleach almost. Yeah, it does. It does have a smell, so there is something in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what's on the card here. Does it say
So you're good to 150.
Well, it says right here. It says windshield washer fluid tablet, 16 millimeter diameter, above 0 degrees, so it's not for freezing. 1 tablet, 4 liters of water. Let's see. Oh, actually, it says wait for 15 to 20 minutes before use. Let me see. This product is suitable for temperatures above 0. Does not have anti-freezing properties. You can mix de-ice or methanol in the winter if you want. Recommended to dissolve 1 tablet in a gallon. Too many tablets may leave foam marks on the glass. So there is a foaming agent, which I like. Yeah. I just hate when you squirt the windshield, it's like water just dripping down. That's terrible. Due to characteristics of the product, some tablets may break into powder during transportation. Who cares? We will send a certain amount more as compensation for the loss. Oh, so there's probably more than 100 in the packet. But still, for $6 and change, I mean, what are they getting for washer fluid when it's on sale? What, $1.99? But shit. So, hey, what the hell?
In Canada, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
You guys are paying what, about $6 or $8 a gallon for that stuff?
I don't know. I've got a few gallons still in the shop. You never use it all, and we've got 3 vehicles, and I don't know how much I've got in the cabinet.
I'll put the link in the description afterwards.
Yeah,
it was a 1-day deal for. I don't know if it's still on, but it was like $6 and change free shipping, 1-day shipping. I'm like, damn, I can't beat that.
Was that on the Amazon or is that somewhere else?
No, on the Amazon.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, if you go to Amazon, just type in washer fluid tablets.
Nice. I might do that.
Yeah, windshield washer fluid tablets. Yeah, for $6 and change.
She says, was it on Amazon? And you said, no, it was on Amazon.
I didn't hear. Remember, I'm deaf. I didn't have my surgery yet. I'm still deaf.
Hank, I do that all the time, but I'm not deaf.
Usually I say what, but this time I just
what?
Whatever. Exactly. So, anywho.
Yeah.
Hello, Pete.
Who's that? Mr. Froud? Or
Mr. Froud.
Let's see who else is here. Hey, Pizza. Hello, Pete. Mr. Ed. Yeah, you can buy the 55-gallon drum, but I said I like the stuff when it foams, Ed. I like when you squirt it on the windshield and you get like a little foaming action, like it's like soap or something. So, but what the hell? Hey, who knows what toxic shit is in this? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway. Let's see. You can't use it in the winter. It says add methanol or methyl alcohol or whatever. But I use the Prestone yellow stuff in the winter anyway. This for me is just for summer use and put it in a Windex bottle or whatever. Let's see. Snow tonight at Knowles. Yeah, you guys up in Toronto, didn't they get like 6 inches of snow the other night?
They were supposed to have a bad ice storm.
Yeah, well, Erica was saying snow, ice, sleet, everything. She said it was crazy. They shut down her town. They said nothing was open.
Yeah.
Now she's what, an hour north of you?
No, she's more than that. She's on the other side of Lake Ontario.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 45 minutes roughly to get into Toronto. Then she's likely 2.25 hours from here, I'm going to guess.
Hey, John, keep it clean, buddy. All right, keep it clean.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna see that message.
You look at the map, holy smokes. Oh,
what's that? Where? Up there? Oh yeah, up there it's crazy. It's all pink and blue and
what's going on? I touch the screen all the time and I lose it. Radar. Yeah. Look at it. You guys get slammed. Oof.
Oh yeah. Oh, where'd I go?
Gone.
Oh yeah, it's all blue snow.
Yeah.
And then freezing stuff.
Yeah, we're good here in southern Ontario by Lake Erie. It's just raining. It's pretty mild out today.
Well, you're in the pink, but the blue is right there. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, Connecticut, we're just getting slammed with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Later on in the week, we're going to get hit with a good rainstorm. Yep, it's always April. April is one to worry about.
Yeah, and baseball's on now.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
right.
Yeah, it started early.
My favorite time of year.
And pretty soon hockey playoffs.
No, it gives Chubby Butcher a reason to go outside and open up that steamer or whatever he got. Yeah.
Wow, 10,000 people without water.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
That's likely hitting Donnie Boy then, because he's not far from Barrie. He's in Gravenhurst, I think.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder where Scott is. I sent them all an email.
Yeah.
He might be working. Who knows?
Sunday?
That is the time of year.
Well, yeah, there is one dealer here open.
We're all working on gardening too, getting our yards ready.
I'm trying, and I'm failing miserably, I will admit.
We're doing inventory here. We got to do inventory. That'll be April the 1st. That's Jake's year end. So inventory time, and then get the accountants all the paperwork together.
Yeah, I lost a couple little trees, but big enough, like 6-8 inches round. Next week, I think I'll cut them up and bring them to the dump.
Mick was chopping down his conifer trees.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a gigantic hill or something, or a berm off behind his shed.
I don't know what that is. Because it looks like the rooting system is right there, huh?
Yeah, but it looks like there's a big hill or something right in behind them.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Is there? Oh, no, there's not.
I see he's on a diet. He said he's dropped a few stone. So
That's
I was gonna do a video and have a couple of stones in my pocket and say, Mick, I dropped a few stones too.
Works.
Yes. 14 pounds each stone. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of. Well, he's doing a lot of walking too.
Yeah.
Some
I
of the
can't.
best exercise you can do.
Yeah, I know, but I can't for some reason. My knees, they're bad.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got rid of some equipment that I've had here. Of course, you have all the people that, call you every 2 weeks while it's snowing and raining and sloppy, wanting to know, how's my machine going? And I finally responded to one. I said, do you really need your lawnmower when it's snowing? I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't say it that badly, but
No.
but they were like, oh no, just checking in. And then of course I fix them, get them done the first, nice weather we have. And I text them and it's crickets. I haven't.
Yeah. You
Come
don't
on,
hear
guys,
anything.
come get
when
this
it
stuff.
when it comes time to giving it up,
Yeah.
crickets.
Now I did get rid of 2 of them yesterday, which that was good. That was good. So yeah, it was kind of funny. I mean, kind of humorous, but I'd like
Yeah.
to think that people, if they want their stuff, they'll come get it,
Yeah. The worst ones are the ones that want it done and everything, so you get it done, and the crickets for a
Yes.
year. You don't
Yes.
see it for a year or two. Then where is it? What do you
Well,
want me-
I did have a guy with a pressure washer, and he told me right off the bat, he says, I don't need this. Oh, you can't add yourself to that's kind of weird. You came up for a second there, Kenny, but then you went away.
Yeah, because now I went in the back door.
Wow.
That-
I'm not sure I want to. I'm not sure I want any details on that, Kenny.
Yeah, but see, now you're the single host, and I'm just a contestant.
You're just a contestant. Holy schmoly.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I can't type comments. I tried to bring the YouTube up, and my little computer just slowed down to a crawl.
By
And
the way,
now
how
you've gone all black, Kenny.
Yeah, how you doing with your traveling with the cat and everything?
Oh, she's all right. She I will say she prefers the destination, not the journey. As most as you would think a cat would do. No, she's all
But
right
the
with it. We have fun.
But the journeys, you've been doing a lot of them, or
Yeah. I've been getting away about once a month or so. During the winter, that's kind of fun. But coming up, I am, like I said, I'm planning this big long journey. So I've got everything to change the oil, change the transmission fluid, change the diff, replace the serpentine belt, the idlers, the clutch bearing, all the fan clutch, all that sort of stuff. So I got a lot of work in front of me to get this thing ready for my long journey, but I want to do that before I get on the road. So
okay, yep.
Nobody else.
You say
So
something,
Kenny,
Ken?
I said nobody in the basement.
no, there is nobody in the basement.
Okay.
Tom said he went away. He said he'd be back, but who knows what he's doing.
I texted Scott, Greasy Shop Rag. We'll see what's going on with him.
How about Erica? She hasn't really come on at all.
It hurt too. We'll see.
Well, she's probably busy,
Yeah.
Well, it's not an excuse.
But that bad weather. She said she's stuck in the house, just sitting.
Yeah, they might not have power.
Yeah, she said she's a wood burning stove.
Oh yeah, so she might not have power for her router.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I got to hit the road. I got a lot of inventory to do out there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I'm
Yeah.
on air filters today.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
There's a
Well-
lot of boxes of air filters.
You go legal, that's what happens.
Yeah, and I told Lori, I says we better look at an inventory program so that, when we buy, we type it in. When we sell, we take it off. And then that way I should not have to do an inventory every year. It'll be all automatically updated.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You
Save a
stop.
lot of time.
That's the problem. if you stock parts, and you're legal, then you got to do that inventory because,
Yep.
and then you lose money actually because you pay on that inventory.
Well, no, now we could charge 25% more than we paid with the tariffs coming on. Yeah, that's if the tariffs hit, like
Yeah.
a lawnmower blade that I'm selling for $30 now, add another 25% because I got to replace it.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Like, and in Canada, they don't make, I don't think there's a place that manufactures lawnmowers or snow blowers or anything anymore. So, the price, like, think about it. Snow blowers 2 years ago were around $995. This year, they were $1,895 for the same one, right? So now add another 25% on top of that. So all the used equipment, anything that's serviced, fully serviced, you likely could get 25% more for it when you're selling it.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're talking about cars here too,
Yeah.
Used cars here are going to be way up.
Yeah.
As the imports is going to be 25% tax or more.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So
Okay.
any more lawnmower?
Take care. It's
Take
been
care.
a good time.
Yeah.
We'll
It was.
catch you on the next one.
All right. Take care. Yeah.
Is Tom coming? I mean, who else? Where's where's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where-
Tom said he's going to just skip out for a while.
Oh,
Hey, this is here.
Morning, Klaus.
Good morning.
Hey.
You have good shout outs on your air guns.
Oh yeah, I gave you a shout out on this puppy. I used it for the.
And it's high quality stuff.
Did you
It
watch?
is.
You watch my bath of my chainsaw?
No, I didn't. I just got in from the shop.
I put it in a bath of water.
Where was the leak?
You had one seal was leaking a little bit, clamshell was leaking a little bit, my adapter was leaking a little bit.
Clamshell leak. That's
It
not
was-
good.
It was leaky.
I'm gonna take it apart and redo it anyway.
Yeah. Is it plastic?
So yeah, not a bad little saw. Two.
Is it plastic? The
What's that?
clamshell? Is the
Yeah.
clamshell plastic?
The 240 Husqvarna.
Right.
Yeah, I mean not the best saw, but you know what? For what it is,
I mean, I've done, I don't know, 2, 3 maybe.
The last one I did was a 350, and it came up pretty good. So it's basically the chassis.
I've done 3 of them, and I have never managed to get them tight in the clamshell.
Really? I know. When I did this one, I put in the Durco. I actually used Durco. I sealed it, let it dry overnight because it recommends 24 hours. And then I pressure tested it with Tom, and we got it up to half a bar, dead. So, and we let it sit.
I think sometimes those plastic, I mean, if they're dropped or overheated. I've actually had a guy who brought one in, and he said that he was unsure whether it could be fixed. It had only been out in the sun for a full day, and the clamshell warped. Whether that's the truth, you don't know what happened to the saw before that, but yeah. So
Yeah, Klaus, you didn't see my windshield washer Amazon thing?
no, I just came in from the shop.
Windshield washer tablets. One tablet treats 4 liters or 1 gallon of water. The tablet, what is it? It is 16 millimeter. And
you want to make sure that stuff. You want to make sure that stuff doesn't stay on your paintwork for too long.
I don't even know what the hell's in it, to be honest with you. And
I know.
The paintwork, who cares?
I mean, if it, yeah.
It does. It smells a little bit like ammonia, a little bit.
And there's ammonia in it. That's the best degreaser, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that ammonia attacks rubber. It attacks paint and clear coat. You want to be real careful, particularly with the cheap ones, because they will put ammonia in because it's a great degreaser. It'll probably work great.
Well, I said we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So if you get a streaky Dodge, you know why.
Hey, it's silver, so it's hard to see anything bad.
Yeah. Cheers.
Let's see. Al McLean. Hello, Al.
Oh, brother Al is there. Brother John is there. Hey, my whole family's here. Wow.
Where's Mick?
I don't know.
This Paul Showers.
One
cutting
Dane
edge
leaves and
here.
another enters. Who's here?
He's
Oh,
been-
Morton. Morton's been here, huh?
Yeah, Morton was here. Yeah, he just left. He said he had to work on a Honda.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Cutting
well,
Edge Repair. Is that a channel?
Someone put the link out for Conquer.
Let's see.
I've been in the process. I got a new computer, a new stationary desktop computer. Do you know how much crap you have to move from one computer to another?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not with a Mac. A Mac, if you just, it'll do it automatically.
I know, and that's, I mean, that's where Apple really shines. Really shines. You just plug your new unit in and it's on with everything you got. Not so much with PC, but I will say, what an hour's video, 45 minutes an hour, would usually take about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to render, all the video clips. The new one, 12 minutes.
Yeah, nice.
I need a seatbelt for my office chair.
All right, Al, it's not taken over. It's just an extra today, right, Ken?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Pete Froud was saying Mick's got the in-laws. I forgot it's Mother's Day in the UK, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in
the UK.
Is it all Europe, Klaus, over there as well?
No.
Mother's Day? No.
So it's Mother's Day in England, I guess. So
Yeah.
happy. Yeah.
And Paul Showers doesn't have a channel. I was looking for it, and he said, nope, don't.
We just have a repair shop, though. West Virginia.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
right. Make the money. Like you said, yesterday was a very lucrative day. I mean, I was basically outside about all day. Yeah.
I mean, I'll soon have to buy a forklift just to move my money around. That is busy.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
That much? Well, yeah. What do you got? 10,000 Coronas to make $1?
No. It's
Right now.
about seven kroners to $1.
Yeah. So you need a forklift. You need a big wallet.
Wow. No.
We got a
zeros on the bills. Sorry.
supposedly needs a coil. I don't know about that. Seems to run okay. We got this thing here where he said, "Oh, I think the governor screwed up." Well, he put on a Chinesium throttle. You could tell it's brand new. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He put a Chinesium throttle on. Now he's saying it's revving or doing something. So I got to see what's up with that. The John Deere 210, the carby came in for that. So I got to put the carb on. We took the spoiler alert. The thing would not rev up. You'd start it, it'd be like that. Well, anyone who knows points ignitions, the capacitor condenser goes on the points or negative side of the coil. The shop that he paid $300 to put it on the plus side of the coil.
No way.
Yeah. So after about 8 seconds, I flipped it, and now it runs beautifully, except the carburetor is a Walbro, which were kind of shitty for these K-series engines. And it's got so much throttle shaft play, it's just sucking vacuum. And it didn't have a high-speed adjuster on it. So I bought I'll show you the carb in a minute. Then I got this 1993 Toro Pro line, complete with a Catholic-approved holy deck. So look at all the grass through the holes. Look at all the grass coming through the holes.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a Kohler CV491S, which is basically a Command Pro 17 horsepower. The size of that gas tank. He converted it to electric start, but the issue he was having, and I don't know why he's having it, this is called a T-bar. So instead of having a handle you pull to engage the belts, you have a T-bar. And what happens is the linkage is hooked to this T-bar, and you
pivot the T-bar left and right to go where you want to go.
Really?
Right?
Wow.
And then for reverse, you pull back.
Ooh.
Right. It's kind of dangerous. If you don't know how to run it, you could hit stuff and kill yourself. But anyway, the PTO, this switch, it's a momentary switch, okay? And I tested it and it tested good, but let me show you what's happening. See how it says off and run here?
Okay.
There's no start, right?
Yeah.
Watch. Wait a minute. He put a starter switch, put a starter on, added a battery. So now you have electric start. But anyway, the way this works is you have a safety switch right here. See the safety switch?
Yeah.
Operator presence. So you hold the safety switch, and while you're holding it, listen for the PTO when I hit it. Ready? Oh, wait. Key on. Ready? Oh, hit the switch. Hold on. Hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now watch when I let go of the safety switch. It released. He's saying that's not working. I'm like, well, it's working for me.
Yeah.
When you take your car to the dealer, we can't replicate the problem. Well, I can't replicate the problem. Anyway,
Well, you get more respect for your car mechanic once you start doing small engines.
yeah. Oh, I had customers bitch and moan saying, how come you're using the Briggs blue filters in my Honda? I was like, okay, I went out and bought the Chinese green filter, so screw you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's the bearings and seals for the 240 Husky saw.
Yeah.
So, and these
I do the same thing with the filters, Kenny. I use the green ones on Hondas and the white blue ones on Briggses.
Yeah.
But I will say, my stack of Briggs filters, it's not moving very fast these days.
Well, no, I just used 3 of them yesterday.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I did a quantum yesterday with the easy start ready start, and it wasn't ready starting. You had to pull it 5, 6, 7 times for it to start. But that's the first quantum I've had in this year, and it's they don't come by often anymore. It's more Hondas, fair enough.
A 3-4 week, because all the old Toro recyclers, they're all quantums.
Yeah.
Anywho, anything else in the chat? I gotta go out to see the chat. Let's see. What are you drinking, Klaus? Anything good?
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, nice.
Good
now,
stuff.
what does IPA mean again?
India Pale Ale.
Oh, okay. But everybody makes IPAs, right? It's all different brands.
Well, it would be like it's not a brand of beer. It's a type of beer.
Style, yeah.
Style, yeah. It's very hoppy. And yesterday I was actually having the same one with this super duper equipment on, really handy, so my hands doesn't get cold.
Oh, swell! Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go in and get me another cup of tea after I got rid of the other cup of tea. So
All righty. Yeah.
Anyway.
So no, the new computer I got, holy smokes.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys something, because that sort of freaked me out. During transport, the heatsink was damaged. But actually, it wasn't damaged; it fell off the processor.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, you can't just slap it back on and turn it on, because my CPU temperature went up to 80 degrees C, which is a little on the high side.
yeah, you have to get like a temperature grease paste, thermoelectric paste. Yeah, I have tons of that.
Me too. But I just okay. So I took this off, and this is about the size of a regular lawnmower heat sink, right?
Wow, what is that?
That is a heat sink for a processor in a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and this one has one fan connected here, so it blows through. The new one I got, because I think I overdid it a little bit. Well, this is separated in 2, and then you have 2 fans. Whenever I turn this computer on, there's a draft in the room.
Nice.
Sort of. But I'm telling you, what took me my old computer here 45 minutes to render a 45-minute video,
Yeah.
it's now done in 12, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Once I got my new Mac Studio, I got it like 2 years ago. Again, same thing. A 20-minute video would take 20 minutes to render. Now it does it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Apple is hardcore when it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah,
video.
and
I mean,
yes, and they are very well known for the video editing and photo editing capabilities, and it has like a gazillion graphics processors, whatever. It's it's a good machine. And this was after I swore I would never spend money on a desktop computer again. But that was at a time when I wasn't editing videos, and I really got to the end of the lifespan of my MacBook that I was editing on, and that was reasonably fast, but that was what was taking 20 minutes to render a 20-minute video. So
yeah.
night and day.
One of the Danish YouTubers, he's an Apple head, and he got what, it's a box, guys. It's yay big, and
that's what I have. Yeah,
it's just a small box.
Yeah,
he says it's expensive, but holy crap.
Well, they now have a Mac Mini. I have a Mac Studio. It's about the footprint of an old Mini, but twice as high, still very small. But now they have the regular Mac Mini for $699, and even that, is far better, than anything else that you have. As long as you have an external, NVMe hard drive that you can assign all that movie making stuff to, because otherwise you'll fill up your hard drive in a flash like that.
Yeah. But I got thinking, when my PC needs cooling to the tune of this, how does that little box gets its cooling? Because
I don't know. The mine has a fan that's almost as big as the whole base unit, and then it has a whole series of little vents on the bottom. So I have to make sure that stays clean.
Okay.
Hey, Steph. Oh, zoom me in. I want to show everybody these bearings.
Make you bigger. I knew you were going to say that.
Can I do it? Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, the 240 Husqvarna saws, 31, 36, 40, whatever. It's a clamshell saw, okay, which means it's plastic bottom, and then the cylinder, half of the bore for the bearing is built into the cylinder. It's not a removable cylinder head. Anyway, I bought Chinesium bearing. I don't know if I'm going to use them. They feel really good. I mean, they actually feel. I was in the bearing industry for a long time, so I do know bearings, and they do feel good. Anyway, the way the seals work on a clamshell, except for certain ones like MS290, MS390, you can keep the clamshell assembled by special seals that still sells and put them in without taking it apart, but I don't recommend it. Anyway, you have your bearing, and then you have your seal cup.
Yeah, the house.
Up with the seal mold. Then you have to press the seal onto the bearing and then install it onto the crankshaft. The problem is, once you press that cup on, good luck getting it off. So all I'm saying is what I do, if I want to use the seals that are on, the bearings that are on the original saw, say it's an SKF or FAG or a good brand, I'll pull those off. They usually come up pretty easy. I'll take a hacksaw, put a little Z cut in it slightly, because remember, the bearing race is hardened. Your hacksaw really isn't going to hit the bearing race too much. Then you could peel it up just a little bit and they pop right off. And then you go into a vise with some soft jaws and press your old bearing onto your new seal and then put them on. So just a quick tip, those that are working on clamshells, Chinesium bearings, but if you have the old bearings and they're still good, I'll take them out. I'll put them in my ultrasonic tank and they'll come out like brand new, hopefully. And if so, then I'll reuse the old ones and the Chinesium ones. These are 6201, but it's weird. It's a brand I've never heard of, Chinesium, called CHXYXZ. Who knows what that is? But instead of saying 6201C3, meaning class 3, it says 6201 P as in Peter 6. I don't know what that is. So, if anyone knows what 6201 P6 is in the Chinese bearing world, anyway. All right, let me unmake my. Oh,
Can you do that, or do I need to do that?
No, you need to do it. I thought I could do it, but that's it. So like I said, I got the Chinese $8.99. I mean, how can you beat it? You know.
So layout. Oh, now that I'm back. Good morning, sir.
Who's that?
Good morning, good afternoon,
Hey,
good day, wherever you might be. How are we doing, guys?
What's up,
Doing
Phil?
great.
I got a bit chilly down there. Still, I was waving. I was doing this.
Sorry. Well,
Yeah, but
I'm
remember-
on my Chromebook out here, and I can't see only can see the first row of 4,
Ah.
and I had to go in to get rid of some tea, and I made another cup of tea, and I was like, anyway,
So
how
you'd
embarrassing.
rather have a cup of tea than talk to me? Is that right?
I apparently so.
we I don't know if did you guys get any of the videos I sent you whilst we were away? I on the group chat and stuff.
No.
Oh no, we did send 4 or 5 of them, but like everything else, on these mobile Wi-Fi, whatever it is, internet stuff, you pay a fortune that don't work. But there we go. Never mind.
Where were you, Cock? Where were you?
We've been down to Greece.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I love Greece.
Yeah, we did Greece, and we also went to Cyprus as well,
Oh,
which
sure.
is nice. Yeah, it's very nice. It's the weather over here in the UK last 2 weeks has been really good. We did not have good weather, to be fair, but hey, never mind. It's not a problem. Now it's beautiful and sunny. We're both knackered. Got to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So completely buggered. But never mind. Straight back into the shop today. And a question, as always.
Yes, we like questions.
Yeah. Right, Ryobi. Everybody's favorite. Not. I know that.
Oh, come on
Look at
now.
Ryobi, RLM 46140. It needed new cables. That's going to be brake cable and a drive cable, which I've got. But if I connect them up on the bail arms, they just flop down. There's no stop on them. Does that make any sense? Normally, inside the arms, there's like a crank in there that hits against the inside of the tube, so they won't just fall down.
So can you take it out and put it in from the top side? Does it have an interference fit? Is it longer than the actual handle? Does that make sense?
No, not at all. That's the problem. I mean, it's funny. I was speaking to Mick about it yesterday, and we can't work it out. And
Hunter, what's that model number?
it's RLM 46140.
What?
But I think there's 2 types.
ROM, like Robert on meth?
Yeah, Romeo Lima Mike
Okay.
46140. And I've even got a serial number for it.
I'm going to see if I can grab a picture. Hold on.
Yeah, I can find a picture of them.
Oh, there's the
But it
manual.
doesn't show anything.
Hold on. I'm
So
looking
I
at
thought you better come and
the,
ask
what,
the
the bail for the kill switch?
Beg pardon?
The bail for the kill switch?
And for the drive, yes.
The one from the top or the bottom?
At the top, at the handle end.
Yeah, because you got a bail on the top and a bail on the bottom.
I'm just trying to think now.
It looks like that bail goes into 2 plastic housings, one on the left and one on the right.
Yeah, I've got the plastic housing.
They don't
But that
stop
actually
it?
sits below where the bell goes in.
Yeah, I'm
Most
surprised.
peculiar setup.
Let me see if there's a part. Wow, 348 pages on this thing. Let me see if there's a.
I've been searching. Well, I've been searching high and low with serial numbers. Is it 2016 model?
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth me doing because it was given to me for nothing. It runs lovely, but
But
it
what was
needs
it?
to
What was it you? I'm sorry, I came in late. I apologize. What was it you were looking for, Phil?
I'm looking to see on how to stop the bell handles from swinging down loosely.
If they
Normally,
do
your
that,
bell arms are held in position, aren't they, with a cranked end on them inside the tube?
most times I've noticed that that's when people flip them.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. These are not. These are the right way around. They actually will only go one way. So that was the first thing I checked, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Most peculiar. And then Mick seemed to think he could find a stop for it, but I can't find a stop anywhere.
But there's no stop. There's no stop on the IPL.
I'm looking at the IPL right now.
But it could be the housing has something in it.
Yeah.
Phil, are you looking at the IPL?
Yeah.
Are you looking at it?
You come.
Sorry, Cal, I missed it.
You're broken up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's these two clamshell on each side. The stop is in those, I guarantee it.
Well, I don't quite see how, because the clamshells go up to the bail arm, not over it.
But
what is
the
detail
bail
7?
runs inside that clamshell, right?
No, it's not. It doesn't.
Huh.
That's it's thrown me completely. I'll be honest with you guys. I just can't see a way around it.
I'm jealous of you, Phil, because you always get the machines with the biggest challenges. No, I mean that. That is.
No, I just can't leave it alone. I'm one of these people. If I start something, I got to finish it. You know.
It's fine. Hold on. Let me have a look here.
How you doing, Henry?
Both bales, where they enter the frame of the handle.
Yeah.
They are inside that plastic.
No,
that is well, on this picture here, it definitely is. Hold on.
John Clem says duct tape it.
Yeah,
because what happens is the stop is sort of it's like an indentation in the plastic where the bale leans against. That's where it stops. That's
sure. That's what I thought, Klaus. However, the clamshells are held in position with fixed holes on the handle. They can't move up and down. They don't cover the bail arms.
No, but they cover the part of the bale that has to land somewhere to stop.
No, they don't. That's the problem. Because you look at the drawing, it shows lower than that, which they are.
But if you go search for your Ryobi RLM 46140, and you go photos or pictures.
What is detail 7?
I don't know.
Detail 7. I might be able to find that myself.
That is a cable clip.
Oh, okay. I think the housing itself is what stops it. That's what it seems to.
The housing has the stop for the bale not to flap down.
There's a channel, and the bale's in the channel, and that's what's going to stop it.
Yeah, but the channel doesn't go over the bale arm to stop it. I can't see how it does it at the moment.
The bale is external to the plastic piece, or in a channel?
The bale when it fits into the handles, either side, is above the clamshell.
Yeah, it is, but the clamshell has a stop, a surface that the bale stops against. It's L-shaped, right? Sort of L-shaped. It'll stop against it and keep it from flopping down. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I'll certainly look at it again, but it's driving me up the wall, to be honest with you. That's all we got to do. The thing's finished.
Have you tried assembling it?
Assembling?
Have you tried assembling it?
Yeah, and because I've got to fit the two ends of the cables to the bail arms, so I've had to buy separate cables because they're not available anymore. It's a real pig's dinner at the moment.
Let me have a look here.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm so sorry, Phil. You are absolutely right.
Can you guys repeat the model number?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's Romeo Lima Mike 46140.
the bottom, the bail closest towards the operator, it has a curve, like almost like half a hook.
Yeah, should do. Yeah, it goes inside the handle.
No. There's something that goes inside the handle, but over that it should have a hook, a 90-degree hook. That's your stop.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't have. Then that's what I can't find.
Hold on. Let me hold on. Let's see if we can do some old school stuff here.
That sounds almost like an MTD type bail.
Yeah, but it isn't.
I'm holding my
It's a
finger. Let
Ryobi.
me save the picture.
I don't know. Is this visible at all, Stella?
Let me try to make you bigger. Hang on.
Oh, I see. On the actual bail arm itself, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have that, Klaus.
It should have that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll look. See, maybe that's been cut off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's your stop for sure.
Yeah, because that makes sense to me straight away.
Yeah.
But that bail arm doesn't have that. Now, maybe somebody's chopped that off. I will need to go out there and have a look. Which I'll weld another piece onto it. Be no problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but it's just a simple stop. The other one,
that's what it is. Yeah.
The other one is.
Here's one solution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I use that.
I do. For testing stuff, I use it all the time.
Yeah, I do. Like running a mower up for 20 minutes, just like that on there.
But it should be visible on the bail, Phil, if something has been broken off or. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go out there and have a look, see, because even if it's not something's been done to it, I can always manufacture something to go on there anyway.
Yeah, but it would be visible if something has been cut off or broken off.
You'd see a raw edge. Yeah, of course.
I have to say, Ryobi mowers, I hate them with a vengeance.
So do I. I wouldn't normally touch it, Klaus. However, it was one of the 7 that were given to me for free of charge.
I know, but the thing is,
so it's worthwhile doing it. I mean, at the moment, it owes me £24 at the moment.
There you go. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, can you?
No.
But I mean, it's just that their logic in making a machine is weird.
Yeah.
I'm not saying bad. I'm just saying weird.
Yeah, it is. And Ryobi, within 2 years, parts become unavailable within 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
They're always changing and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I would never buy one. I'll never have one myself, but this is just one that was worth me doing, you know.
I had a customer a few years back. A gentleman, he bought a Ryobi petrol mower. It had a Subaru engine on it. That's why he bought it. He loved Subaru. He had a Subaru car. And he was just happy with that thing. 4 years later, the deck was rotted out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full of holes. The engine still ran sweet. But, but the rest of the machine was a goner.
But we've got our own little mower here that Anne uses. I bought it at least 8 years ago, second hand, and it's as good today as it was then. Yeah. Because every season I clean it inside and out, give it a coat of Hammerite paint for the inside of the deck and the engine service. It's as good to this day as it was then. Yeah. So it's got to be at least 10 years old. Got to be.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, have you guys ever put anything up for sale? And then people write you or call you up and say, "How old is it?" I said, "You're asking the wrong question, dude."
Yeah.
How old is it? I don't know. I took the sticker
off. No, but I mean, you can have a 5-year-old machine that is trash, gone, worn. Sure. Then you can have a 25-year-old one that's great.
That's right.
It's all up to maintenance.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people. I was telling a guy the other day, I had 2 mowers that were almost the identical mower, and one of them had been taken care of, and the other one had wet grass all over it. I said, dude, man, you know, one of them was like an E-Series engine, and I said, you know, you cannot trust this stuff. The deck is thinner, the paint is not as good. It's just they just don't make them like they used to. And you're far better with an older mower with a quantum engine.
even if you scrape off all the granite and stuff that's stuck on underneath,
Yeah.
you'll still find it wet underneath against the metal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just, you know, and I hate to say it, my personal opinion is that it's planned obsolescence, you know?
But in terms of Ryobi, it's not. It's just that crappy.
Oh, yes, you're right
Honestly,
about
I mean,
that. No.
it's just that crappy. It will not last. I mean, back, who the hell is using a vacuum?
No, that's my
Probably.
boiler. I'm
No,
standing next to my boiler.
I was listening to a guy the other day regarding that, and I think I'm not going to say he's totally conspiracy theory, but he works on cars, diesel engines, and he's a Sprinter guy, and I'm like, you know, here's the deal with this, and I have to agree with this. There's so much that's going on with these newer emissions and all this sort of stuff, and these longer oil change intervals and all that sort of stuff is like EPA mandated. Well, they do that so they can get their carbon credits. It's all a behind the scenes game.
That's all it is.
Yes.
That's all it is. I mean, a 10,000 mile oil change versus a 20,000 will give them EPA credits.
That's right. For less oil, used oil going out there.
Yeah.
And
I will say one thing. I follow a channel called the Motor Oil Geek.
Yes.
Linkage Jr.
He was actually on. I was going to send you a link to this. A guy. It's a Sprinter van guy that I watch. But yeah, and I tend to agree with that a little bit, the way that goes, because all this stuff is just putting out so much more soot in all these regulations, and it's not just Sprinters; it's any diesel vehicle.
Now, see, the only thing those oil change intervals are made so that the car will not break down in its warranty period.
Yep.
It's not until 10 years later that you get your issue.
Right.
And they say modern cars today, modern high-strung petrol engines. I mean, an old V8 GM product, who cares? It chucks along so slow, it can, there is no wear, and it's over-engineered. But a small 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, turbocharged, whatever they put on them, they're a little more high-strung. They say change your oil 5,000 miles tops.
Yes. Yeah.
No exceptions.
Right.
If you want longevity out of your engine, 5,000 miles.
Yeah. I change your oil on our mower every year, come what may. It's probably complete overkill, but for the sake of about 4 or 5 English pounds every year, new oil, I don't have to worry about it.
The cheapest spare part for an engine is an oil change.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I will admit to going 2 years on a lawnmower, but that's it.
But, I mean, and thank you, Stella. Actually, a lawnmower degrades the engine oil faster than a car.
Probably, yeah.
Because
it runs hotter.
Right.
Yeah. So 50 hours tops. If you could do it at 25, you will have that engine forever. But
someone that has a small yard and they say, I got a really tiny yard, they're not running it for 50 hours. It'll take them 3 or 4 years to get 50 hours on that mower.
Yeah. But since you don't have a filtration system on them,
they
will take on water, moisture.
Yep.
So
I
get you guys want to do a quick diagnosis? You guys should get this one in about 3 seconds.
Well, then it's no challenge. So no,
right.
I will.
Got no fuel.
Briggs Quantum. He put on this Chinesium throttle, and he says, "I think there's something wrong with the governor."
Yeah.
He didn't hook it up, or he hooked it up on.
He got no spring on there.
No spring.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look at the hose. Look at the hose on the air cleaner. It's barely on there. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this thing must have. I'm wondering if he revved the piss out of it though because of no spring, or is the throttle shut?
No, that would no spring.
No, the throttle's shut. Yeah, shut.
Yeah. That's idle.
So I got to go in the boneyard and steal a Quantum spring. cool. That was easy. Quick,
That was
quick.
easy.
That was easy, yeah. But I will say something. They do the same thing over here, Stella.
Right.
Volkswagens are advertised as having, hold on, 18,000-mile service intervals.
Yeah. Well, this
Hey,
Sprinter
there's some-
van I have is 20,000. I'm like, no way.
Does someone want to look up the Briggs Quantum Spring so I can order one?
Yeah, can you please give me the number?
What do you want? Everything?
For the engine.
Hold on. Yeah,
Well,
good
well,
luck.
Klaus,
This plate is.
in response to all this, Klaus, I will never get rid of my 2003 Ford Ranger pickup truck.
No,
There you go.
That's
691851, Ken.
Say again, Cock?
691851.
91851.
Hold on. Make with the model number, huh?
No, they're all the same.
No, the model number, not the part number.
I know, but it's so rusty crusty. I'd have to sand it to look at it.
Give up, Klaus.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I know.
That's it. No, but I'm thinking I can call up the shop that's open today, the Husqvarna dealer, and see if he has one.
That'd work. I'd
Yeah,
rather
well-
give a client a new one than a used one. I can tell you that.
Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk out my backyard and steal one off a Quantum, and we'll see if it
Yeah.
matches the picture.
A genuine Briggs one, Ken, is 691292. A genuine one.
Is that for a classic or quantum?
What's the
That's
number?
on Quantum.
Quantum. Okay.
6. What is it, Con?
A genuine Briggs and Stratton one is 691292.
292.
That's showing up here as a genuine Briggs part.
I'll go.
That's
Same
for
thing.
classic.
Same thing. All right, let me go in the back here. Hold on. Let's go in the
Strange spring.
boneyard here, and
uh,
I mean, a spring is a spring at the end of the day. Isn't it?
all right, what do I got? I got a few to choose
Oh
from
my!
here.
I thought mixed bar was bad.
Look at the guy next door with the wood, banging the wood. Oh, did I show you the guy? We got a thing here. I found out. If you want like logs to split and you want to do, oh my God, what the hell is going on with this tractor seat? It looks like something threw up on it.
Stay focused, Kenny. Stay focused.
Oh my God.
Go find that spring.
Disgusting. No. The spring's right here on that one. I'll take it off of that one. But I'm saying, no. I want to show you my neighbor. See how he's
I
splitting
have
wood
no
back
room
there?
to talk.
See how he's splitting wood? Wait. See the wood?
Yes.
Now, look at this.
No.
Oh. Is that the guy you were supposed to help this weekend, but you didn't?
What do you think? Holy shit. I mean,
Is that the guy that bought the 135 smallest
Yeah,
on a chainsaw?
36-inch logs with a 12-inch saw. Yeah.
so anyway, this one here, let me see if I can steal the spring off of this one real quick.
Well, you
Does
can't
it even
do
have
real
the screws in it? Let's
quick. You can't steal a Briggs and Stratton spring real quick. Because the way they're looped.
That little loop, there is a problem. There's a right and a wrong way to take them off. I've never discovered it.
No, I never discovered the right way. I discovered a lot of wrong ways.
Quantum spring, I can get them off pretty quick. It's the one for the classic that has the more closed loop, like a key ring.
Well, that's what these
the
are,
one that's-
Brett.
That's the one that's a trick. What's that, Ken?
That's
This is
the same one.
Yeah, just a Quantum.
Well, those are easy to take off.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
Everything is easy when you know how to.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, good,
what-
mate. Thank you.
What's up in the world of engines with you? You working on anything, bro?
Yeah, I'm tuning now. A lot of
Oh, yeah.
just regular tune-ups this week, and several of them were Hondas.
Oh.
But I had normally I don't say nice and Craftsman in the same sentence, but I had a nice Craftsman come in yesterday, 3-speed, self-propelled, rear-wheel drive, had the 725EX Briggs engine on it,
Nice.
and that thing was sweet. For
How
what it
many
was.
things do you get in your shop a week, though, Brett? Is it busy or?
It varies.
Yeah.
Well, this is the busy time of year. I can tell you that.
Well, it just started here, Stella.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking by next month,
wonderful time of the year.
when
right.
You're
Very
either
nice,
really
Debbie,
late
very
or
nice.
really,
mid-April,
really
I'm going
early.
to get slammed.
Yeah.
Hank, you're either late or really, really early.
Which it won't make me mad because, heck, over the winter I had hardly anything.
Did you? Yeah, it was a crazy winter.
Got that spring off yet, Ken?
Yeah, I got it. It's rusty, but it'll prove my point. You can see it's kind of rusty, but it'll prove my point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did see a YouTube video somewhere that somebody showed this is the way you take them off you reverse it back. That bollocks, it don't work.
I was thinking, Kenny, did you go and buy a new hammer lately?
Be more specific.
It looks like somebody did a thing on your thumb.
Oh, you know what that was? That is a steel BG56C with a stuck flywheel. I was trying to unstick it and it went bam, and the fin whacked my thumb.
Only
Ouch.
you, Ken, would know the serial number of something that hit your thumb.
Yeah,
And I'll bet Kenny had some real nice things to say right after that happened.
well, like I said, the price went up on the repair. How's that?
Well,
It's okay. I get it.
If my audio suddenly goes out, it's because I'm waiting on a phone call from the animal shelter.
You're not talking about cats again, Brett.
Yep.
Nope, that's all I'm going to say.
No cats on
No,
this channel.
no more cats.
No more cats.
That's all I'm going to say. That's
Good.
the end.
Good.
I'd rather talk small engines anyway. That's a happy subject.
Good.
Hey, question, guys. Question for you. On this adjustable throttle, okay? Here's the
Yes.
throttle. Can you see it?
Yes.
And you can see the adjustment. See the adjustable throttle?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Where is that? And does the end of the spring just go in here like that? Just go in and that's it?
Oops. Yikes.
You made the wrong person big.
Yeah, really, I did.
Hold on.
Say
There
say
you go.
that again, Kenny. What now?
Does this end of the spring just go in this hole right here and that's it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, is that adjusted with a cable or is that got a screw?
It's a cable.
Yeah, but you adjust the initial with bend the tab.
But if you've got that spring on the governor there, Ken, you don't need a throttle on those things anyway.
Well, no. He's got the throttle here, so I'm gonna pull just to see if it works.
It doesn't do
All the
anything.
way.
It
Yeah, it
works.
does apply a
It'll
little bit.
go
when-
plus
when
it'll
you,
go plus
when-
minus 200 RPM. That's fine. It works.
When you move that throttle cable, you're viewing it from the air cleaner side of the carburetor.
Oh,
that-
wait a minute. You know what it is?
spring
It's
tooth
because
go to the
yeah,
right.
it's because it's not on the idle position. Okay. All right, that works. All right, now we're gonna try it out. Hold on, let's see if we can start it. I'm
Yeah,
just
most-
hoping the guy didn't over rev the piss out of it and blow the engine. You know?
I always take those off, those throttle cables. Don't need them.
I know.
All right.
Most mowers are at the high speed and then shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he's got Earl in it.
I
ain't
can't
got
watch
no
that.
fuel.
Yeah, there's really not many of them that have throttle.
got-
controls
he's
on
got
unless
Earl.
You got a blade
No.
clutch.
Nope.
No fuel. Oh, we gotta put some fuel in there.
Just hope it all don't go running out.
I'll put a little bit in. Shake it.
Shake that booty.
John, I couldn't watch that.
Ken, you couldn't do it from the other side, could you, mate? Because quite frankly, it's not a good picture at the moment.
Plumber's stand?
Was that the talking ass? Hello.
Here
What was
we
it?
go,
Remember,
here we
wait.
go.
What was it? Senior Wences? Hola. Hello. right, you ready? Let's do a quick crime.
Look at John
crime
Clinton's
for a
comment.
good time. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
For what?
I bet I
Oh.
could tell the RPM just by hearing it without a tag.
Hold on.
John.
That was slow.
Yeah, that
Hold on.
was around, I don't know,
2,200
22,
maybe?
2300.
Hold on.
That should go at least 3,000.
You don't need that
3-2, right?
throttle
It's a
control.
service speed 3-2, 3-3.
That's about 2,000 RPM right there.
I would completely get rid of that throttle.
Yeah, a lot of the new mowers don't have them anyway. They're set.
No.
I can't tell whether that's sped up or slowed down. It cut his mic out.
Sounds like a coffee
All right,
gun.
let me get my pliers and my tachometer.
I've noticed some mulching mowers now, they got them turned up to about 35 right out of the box.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
think my
you can
Honda-
you can thank the EPA.
Yeah. I think I tacked my Honda one time out of the box, full throttle. It's going about 3250, and it's an HRX like yours, Klaus, with the 190.
Yeah, it goes 2,800. That means it'll live for a long time.
That's a good mower, and I pulled that out here about a week ago. I had a full tank of gas, but an empty carburetor.
Yeah.
2 pulls on a cold day.
Oh yeah, they're good engines.
I like that.
I'm it's going to be interesting to see in about 5
We're at
8
about
years.
what are we at? What do you think we're at?
Oh, the only thing you did was you interrupted me, but that's okay.
What are we at, guys?
32, right?
Right now, what are we at? What do you think?
I don't know.
Kenny,
Can't-
here's the problem, Kenny. Your microphone, balances out, so we can't hear the engine anymore.
All right, well, I'm going to take out my earbuds.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
That's the
That
sound
sounds like a
inside Kenny's
serious
head.
backfiring.
That's worse.
Well, it's not because now we can't hear him.
I know. Well, like I said, you can't. Kenny, you're wasting your. I'm just gonna put him in the basement.
Yeah.
Drop him down.
Around 28 to 3,200 RPM on that.
I just muted him.
Yeah.
That's about what those mowers are anyway.
The problem with so much of our equipment is it has this automatic noise suppression, so it like clicks in really fast, and then you can't hear anything after that, which is it's probably good in some ways if you're trying to have a phone conversation with somebody, but if you're trying to let somebody hear what you're doing,
Yeah.
I have
now there are, by the way, for those of people who say, oh, I don't have a tachometer, both on Android and iPhone, you can get pretty good tachometer apps that are good enough for lawnmowers.
Yeah.
How does it do it, Stella? Does it listen to it?
Yeah, it listens to it, and the good ones, you can tell it how many cylinders it is, and it'll just tell you.
Can I steal that idea for a video?
You probably got to tell it whether it's a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke, though. I'm sure.
Wouldn't make a difference when you're doing.
Well, I think Klaus, you would have to have not only an Android device but a Apple device. So take your
Well, I got a brand new.
You might not qualify.
Sorry. Yeah.
I got a brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max, so it should work on that. What's the name of one of those tacks? Because I'd like to find one.
I don't know. I think you just need to go into the in your app store or Play Store, whatever, and just type in tachometer app. I had one on my old phone, and I could go back and see the name of it, but that's an Android device, so it's not going to help you.
I got.
I thought about just going out.
Tachometer.
Now I can do it by ear, but if I'm going to do a generator,
yeah,
I'm going to use a tach. And I learned that from James for the simple fact you want to watch the frequency.
Go away, Bumblebee. Right now is the time of bumblebees, carpenters. What you got there, Hank?
Tachometer.
Hang on a second. Let me make you big.
Yeah. Tachometer for next.
Now, what's that for? iOS or Android?
Yeah, iOS. So
they usually key them in with like GPS and speedometer things, and worst case, you'll have to, I guess, multiply it by 2 because I doubt those apps deal with. Well, no, it's not going to deal with spark and wasted spark.
Yeah. Is that it there, Henry?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. But, in all honesty, if you don't have a good ear or a good feeling for this, that's a great way for the average Joe to at least get an idea. And, the way I tell people is, hey, if it sounds like it's revving crazy fast, it probably is.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a picture of what this is really supposed to look like? Because every adjustment I make, it doesn't really do much.
Let me go out and look at one, Kenny. This is a quantum?
It's a quantum, but the way it looks like he bent the fuck out of the bracket. I'd like to see what it looks like not being bent.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all need to do is increase the tension on the spring, Ken.
No, I know, but the problem is to increase the tension, like wraps this, like he's got this linkage, like really, really bent. You
might have to get another solid governor rod for that then.
No. The rod's good. It's just that what it hooks to, it looks like it's, watch, I'll show you. It's all bent to shit. See how this is all bent to shit here?
Point your finger on it, mate. Point your finger, mate.
It's like all bent to shit, this piece.
Yeah, that's what they do to try and change them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I go full throttle, this like wraps around it. It's not supposed to do that. But I think this piece is supposed to be like a 90. That's why I'd like to see one that's assembled so I can see what that part of it looks like.
That should kind of stick straight up at 12 o'clock. I don't mean vertically. I mean, the hole should be horizontal.
Yeah, it's weird.
The eyelet should be...
Yeah, I'm going to go back and look at the one that's in the back. See if that looks different. Because I can adjust it. I could literally bend it to adjust it, but then when I hit down throttle, it doesn't change anything.
Well, that sounds like a Briggs engine. Yeah.
Yeah, just get rid of
the throttle.
I know, like
do
I
anything, Ken. The throttle does nothing.
I know. That's what I mean.
Take them off, do away with them because it's a set speed engine. It works on the governor.
Yeah, see,
a lot of the new ones, they just have a tab there. That doesn't.
This one here just has. Yeah, see, this one here just has the tab. See the tab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hook it right to the tab.
Slot in the top of the tab.
Yeah, the tab is fixed, and that's.
Well, we can't really see it because Stella isn't here to make us big. So.
Now, Kenny, I bet you what happened is he lost the spring, so he figured he'll put a throttle cable on there to control it, and it doesn't happen.
No. I told the guy.
Throw it away.
I told the guy a couple of months ago. He said, "You do realize that your throttle cable is not connected directly to the carburetor.
You got to make it big, Stella."
And he goes, "What?" I said, "It's not."
Yeah, there you go, Ken.
There you go, Ken.
You got a top view somewhere? Oh wait, John Clem just sent me something. Hold on.
Sorry about the reflection.
Oh, you're good, Stella.
Hold on. Clem just sent me something. Hold on. Yeah, but John, that's
those setups.
It don't look like this, John.
Hold on a minute.
Totally different setup, John. Not the one you sent me.
Because the one he has, the one you have does have that extra little loop on it. when you do have that lever on there.
Hey, someone
Wait
look
for a
up this
call.
model number and
Then.
see if it's supposed to have this throttle.
Yeah, I'll call
917
you.
What easy,
All right.
Tiger.
Bye.
Easy.
Craftsman. It's a model 917.
Well,
Dot.
is it a Briggs engine?
It is. But the
Yeah, but the
Craftsman
cable's
mower,
going to
you
be on
want
the Craftsman side.
it's going to be on the Craftsman. So
I
it's a
don't have-
917 377 151.
Wouldn't the number for the throttle cable actually be stamped on the sheathing of the cable itself?
Not necessarily.
Not if it's an aftermarket.
Yeah, it's Chinese, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, what are you looking for here?
The throttle cable is on the right-hand side of the bar, if at all.
It is. Hold on.
Sorry, I couldn't get to my mute button.
Starter,
Sure enough, I didn't
rewind,
have it.
carburetor, engine, grass bag assembly. I don't know. It looks like it's got something on the right-hand side, but it's not on the side.
Hold on. Grass bag, engine with handle. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Hey, Stella.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
that's
it's-
one thing I can definitely say for visually impaired is having
You
a good
can- you-
ear.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, what were you looking for?
If it, in fact, is a throttle, which would be detail 73.
Yeah, it's 73. Yes,
What does it show for 73? Is it throttle or is it just the kill switch?
that is just a throttle because your kill switch is in the bail.
Yep.
But the kill switch has the front drive unlock with it. So you put the bail back, you throw the lever forward for the drive. When you let go of the bail, the drive disconnects.
The 917 377151 has one of those clutch handle for the drive.
Like a
Yeah.
plastic
On the left hand,
half moon thing.
And then you have a
lever
yeah,
locks
it's
forward when you got the
it's
bail
got
back.
yeah, it's got this here, so that you pull back the bail, right?
Yep.
You engage the front wheels, and then when you let go of the bail, it disengages the front wheels. That's fine.
Yeah,
On this
also
side,
kills the engine also.
it kills the engine. Correct. No, the engine kill is right here on the bail. See the engine kill wire? Here's the engine kill.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you let
It
go of
goes
the
down
bail,
on the side.
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
engine.
But on the right hand side, this throttle, like I said, it looks like it belongs here. You got the cable attachment and all that. But this linkage here is so wonky and bent and shit. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be.
Take it off, make it fixed speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know.
Yeah, he added all that on there.
Yeah, something.
Sounds like what you're
Yeah.
gonna have to do for that, Ken, is maybe if worse comes to worse, if you've got a blowed
No,
up.
he's got
piano
this
there.
right here. See this here? I'm just gonna connect the spring right here and just make it fixed. You know?
Yeah, but when
And
you
another
just,
one of those
it's got to be
assemblies.
adjustable.
Yeah, just bend that thing down and get rid of that cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a fiddle fairy job, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'd like to. I'm gonna look up the Briggs engine. I'm gonna sand it and see if their parts list shows that part where it's supposed to be bent the way it's supposed to be bent. You know.
Let me just pop out the garage. I might have a spare one out there, Ken. See if I can see one. 2 seconds.
That's probably
there's so many of these
something
things, though, you know?
802 would probably be the
I mean,
model of the
Sears,
engine.
Sears Parts Direct. What a crappy page. I mean, that is. I mean,
Sears part. I hate Sears parts direct.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sorry, Kenny. I just went out to my boneyard, and the only mowers I have with throttle controls are either Intex or one that looks just like the picture that John sent you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the model and everything off the motor. Hold on. All right. It is a 123K02-0181E1.
08.
What's your code
and I'm
number
sorry.
on that, Ken?
123K02-08.
0181.
dash
with
E1.
an E1, so first revision. It's an 02, so it's a 2002.
So no, Kenny, full number 123 K like kilo.
123
Shut
Kevin
up,
02.
Brett.
One,
I'm
hold
trying to
on.
talk to Kenny. Be quiet.
123 K02 dash 0181 dash E1.
Got it.
Yeah,
The
when you
code
guys
starts
talk,
with 02, meaning it's a 2002.
Yeah, but that's
you
in
guys
the,
talk over each other, you lose something else that somebody else is saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let
I'm
one
just
finish.
wondering.
Start.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that will show you what this piece looks like, because,
it
or if it's a
probably
different
will.
governor spring, and all. Because, like I said, this guy, he bent this thing pretty good. I think it's supposed to be bent like 90 degrees, and you know.
Hold on. Okay, air cleaner controls. That would be controls, right?
Doesn't have a governor assembly.
Governor. No.
Can you see that, Ken?
Say what, Phil? Sorry.
There we go.
There you go.
We
Yeah.
have.
Oh wait, Phil. Hold it at 90 degrees.
Yeah,
Hold it at 90
sideways.
degrees. No,
Look,
90. No,
90.
the other 90, Phil.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
There
just
you-
like that. Yeah. Hold on.
That's for a classic.
Yeah, no, that one's got the little thing on top. No, it's not the same one. Not the same one.
So
There's the other
Kenny,
one. But I think they're both the same, actually.
You know. No, I wish I had that one, but it's not. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, a little different. What do you say, Stell? Sorry.
so Kenny, let's just do some basic troubleshooting. Just take off his throttle altogether and see if you can get it to run right without his
Oh
throttle.
no. I can bend this thing to get 3,200 and just leave it there. I can do that.
Yeah.
But it looks like this originally had the throttle, and I'd like to get it to work. Now that I have a spring, I'd like to bend the linkage back to where it's supposed to be to get it to work.
Still
Okay,
have a
look
look
at the comment, Kenny. Can you see
But
that?
hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Looks like he twisted. Yeah, he definitely twisted the shit out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overlapping
That's
the
what's
bendy arm
happened to these,
spring.
Ken. There's the
Yeah.
tab he's talking about there.
Right.
It's been bent down. It should be up.
Yeah, I mean, look. If you look, this thing here. Hold on. This thing looks like it should be bent like at a 90, like this, instead of being overlapped like that. You know what I mean? See how this is like overlapping? Shouldn't that be like at 90 degrees?
Hang on, let me get you up, Kenny.
You know?
Point that
way,
again.
that way you're not wrapping this spring. I think this should be an L-shaped bracket here, right? And then I'll reposition the throttle so it could work with that. Because right now, this thing, look at it right here. He bent the shit out of this.
Yeah, that's
it's
a
not
stop.
supposed to look like that.
That's a stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Here's
but if you look, watch.
he-
See what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah.
I think this should be bent back at 90 degrees
It
so that
should,
this
it
is more
should,
in
it
line
should,
with the
It
throttle.
should, because if you want to make fixed speed, you bend it downward.
Exactly. So let me.
Here's
let me grab
here's the Briggs parts numbers for or parts list for the engine. The engine number you gave.
Let me get my needle nose pliers. I'm going to bend it the way I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah. They use
See if
the-
you can see that linkage there, and see if it shows that
They use the
part.
same linkage configuration on both styles, except for one it's got a bent down for a stop, and the other one's up for a throttle assembly.
Yeah, so that it'll
Yeah, a
pivot.
lot of people bend these down thinking that it pulls the speed up. It doesn't do
No,
anything at all. A lot of people do it.
Only on the governor spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the governor spring should be in line, not being like wrapped
Oh yes,
over.
Michael, it
something.
is.
Yeah,
It
she
is
goes straight
definitely
across,
a
Ken.
technical term. Absolutely.
I'm glad.
And if it talks back to you, Michael, you bring the hammer. That's how it goes.
I just did one the other day that's going through what Ken's going through right now.
All right, now look at what I just did. Hold on, I bent it to where I think it's supposed to be.
Mick,
Like a
Mick says
90?
bend the arm back over.
Yeah, see this here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And now you got to adjust this to get full stroke. You know, but I think I need to bend it a little more. It's not quite a 90. Let me bend it so it's like a 90. That's all. I hate when people fart around.
What's that extra link that I see in there on the back side? Is
What
that
link?
part of what makes it pivot?
What do you mean? No, this whole thing is pivoting on this screw. There's one screw. Hold on. Yeah, he's just got this bent to crap, you know.
That
Now,
sharp
the one that
cracking
I
sound.
did, it was so bad I had to have I had another one off of a blowed engine. I just changed it out and it was right.
Yeah.
It was on a Yardman.
That sharp cracking sound means money, by the way, because you broke the bugger.
All right. This is the way I think. Hey, guys, this is the way I think the linkage should look.
Yeah,
Closer,
it looks pretty
Ken.
good to me.
All right. Now I got to adjust this thing to get full stroke.
Yeah, we need full stroke.
See, yeah, see
There you
here?
go. Yep.
That's what
So right-
she said.
Yes.
Right now, let me see if this actually works. Hold on.
Oh,
You okay
Please,
there,
God, before
Stella?
it gets dark.
I dropped my flasher lights.
I'm sorry.
All right. I do it all the time.
Oh, wait, prime for a good time.
Yeah, now it won't idle.
Well, let's see what happens.
That's it, man.
I think I hear a rod knock. You better take it apart.
Wow.
Only Phil does that.
That
I-
does still sound a bit slow.
No, but I got to adjust the throttle cable now. The throttle cable's not adjusted.
Nah, that's a rod knock in there, Kenny.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
good.
That's the big edge gone there, mate.
Wait, I'm going to
Sounds
give
like
you a communal fuck off. Okay.
You
Sounds
know,
like
with-
one of those
with
single
friends,
cylinder Hots diesels.
with friends like these, you know, who needs
Exactly.
Who needs enemas?
Yes. So bend over. Yeah,
Yep.
and he did.
I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that.
I'm just texting my shrink. You know, I need another appointment.
I definitely hear the clatter in there now.
Yeah, but that's Kenny's
I
spot.
think Brett, that's a function of the noise suppression on whatever microphone he's using.
Oh, that could be too.
I think
Phil,
you'll
you're
find
right.
that clattering is Ken's undertone.
The microphone I use in when I do videos is called Ceremonic. That's the brand name.
Yes.
And if I'm talking and the compressor kicks on, if I keep talking, nobody notices the compressor. If I
Yes.
stop talking, holy shit, the compressor kicks
Yes.
in. It is
And-
weird.
And some of those mics are more aggressive than others. I'm going to mute him. Yeah, some of those microphones are more aggressive than others. But you know, and you'll find if you're using a microphone from 2 years ago, if you buy a new one, it's going to be totally different. Same microphone, same price, same everything. They will have completely redone the brains inside of it that have a whole different equalization structure.
That's what I like about this one camera app that I've got. It's called Blackmagic Camera, and you can go in there and control stuff that Apple won't let you touch. You can even adjust your audio levels.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I just
can do-
got the app,
I
but I've
have
not used it yet. But I've been watching stuff on it.
I have a Sony handy cam whatever, and it actually has 4-channel audio. You can go in and adjust how you want it to do it, but the second I put my wireless mic on, that's a no-go. Yeah, it just does its thing. But
You got that little same camera that I got. I showed you before, I think.
Actually, this is a brand new one I just got because the other one took a nosedive. And
okay, then maybe it's the other one you had that was like mine.
Yeah, but that was a nice little camera. It didn't weigh anything. Didn't use a whole lot.
Yeah,
Of
I like
power.
mine.
Yeah.
I just do all mine with an iPhone now.
I found out the other day. I was looking into it. That it has a gimbal inside. That when you move it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
thinking?
your steady
I don't
shot
know.
function.
Yeah, that's right. That's the word, steady shot.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Sony
this
calls it steady
spring.
shot.
And they do that electronically by taking a wider frame, and then electronically it zooms it in and moves it around as it needs to.
Yeah,
I'm
the way
thinking.
I can see the lens. I can see the lens moving there.
One at a time.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Ken.
I'm thinking this old rusty spring doesn't have the spring rate of a new spring, and it's not giving enough tension because I have to deform it a little too much to get it to go where it's got to go. So I'm going to get a new spring tomorrow at the dealer and try it out. I think the linkage I had was correct, but with the spring the way it is now being rusty and old, it just doesn't have the force, So
yeah, get your new spring.
I'll
give
try
it a shot.
new one tomorrow. Send me the link for the IPL, Klaus, if you would.
That's a long time ago.
I got a
my
whole
friend.
box of those stinking things down at the shit.
Got to go back in your
shop, but it
Kenny, I need the number again, then, buddy. Because
back in your history.
Well, for the spring,
123 K02-0181E1. Yeah, because the max I can get it bending the shit out of it is like 2,800, and it should be around 3,200.
yeah,
So.
it is in your WhatsApp.
All right.
It is in your WhatsApp now.
Yeah, because I think the spring needs to be what it needs to be.
Sometimes you can actually compensate by just taking that eyelet and just twist it a little more.
I was thinking about that, but I'm going to put the spring back in the mower I stole it from, and I want it to work.
But the problem is that when the governor starts doing this governing thing, it can go a little wonky.
Yeah, you want the right rate.
Yeah.
So, all right, no worries.
Hey, Kenny, is your guy open today?
in your comments, guys, in the comments.
The Husqvarna dealer is open, but I don't know what he has for Briggs. I'd rather just go to my guy tomorrow.
The birthday girl. Happy birthday.
Annie.
Whose birthday?
Annie.
Annie.
Oh, Annie.
Happy birthday, Annie.
Where's Annie?
Annie.
Annie, get your gun. Let's go.
Annie.
See, I like the old Quantums where instead of having to bend that thing to get your top end.
Where's Annie? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Anne.
birthday, Annie.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
So, Conker, what did you give her? What did you get her?
Ooh,
Be clean. Be clean.
I give you or he gives him.
Oh.
Oh.
The bracelet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, whoops.
Nice.
Is that what we call it now?
A bracelet. A bracelet.
Nice. Look at you go. Dancy, dancy.
I came home from my birthday cake.
Oh, yeah, birthday cake.
You're lucky it's not a piston ring.
Where did this come from?
The cover up there.
Oh,
Piston ring.
Hey, they could serve as a bracelet for somebody with small wrists.
Oh, Joseph. Okay, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave it. I'm gonna have some birthday cake.
All right, Hey, it's we've already gone 2 hours, 20-something minutes. So I'm going to end it too. So, thank you for everybody, Stella, honey. Thank you for hosting. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to log back in because I can't end it.
To end it, I'll have to do that. All right.
Okay.
We'll talk. Oh yeah, shit! I gotta log back in. All right, I'll talk to you guys. I'll be on in a minute to log in. All right.
Take care.
Bye, Phil.
Bye-bye.
Klaus, it was good to see you today.
Yes.
We hadn't seen you for a while.
No, that's been fully on purpose. I've been busy elsewhere.
Good. So now tell me this: because I don't get notifications all the time. Have you released the video with the secret thing that you guys did?
Yes.
Oh, then I'll just have to go look for that because sometimes I get notifications. A lot of times I don't, and maybe it's because I'm subscribed to too many channels. I don't know. I got a big old list.
Volume down, or it'll warp your ears. There's a lot of Danish talk there.
No, it's okay. I can listen quietly.
Yeah, exactly.
I had uploaded mine for quite a while.
You guys are still there? Let me end it.
Yes.
All right. Let's see if that works. Hold on.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
And
Take care, everybody.
let's